Hello, everybody. Welcome here to the Sports Network channel. I apologize for what happened earlier. I guess it was off air or away too long, and it automatically ended my video, which is unfortunate. It was getting 25 views, already 4 likes. But here we go back again. Welcome to the channel. We're doing the predictions for WWE Elimination Chamber. I had issues with audio, having so many freaking people here.
Hey, Steve.
Good and bad. So hopefully now we'll have to go through all the matches again. And then again, it's only good. We only have 4 matches to go through, as I see people are coming back. But we do have what?
I just want to ask a question. The one we just did, please don't delete that one because that was some good material in that.
It was really. So you should upload it. It could be like part 2 or something.
Yeah, no, it's already deleted.
Anyway. That's a shit.
Oh, I was on fire.
He was.
But I guess
I can't listen to it again because Kyron is my hero.
Thanks, Kat.
Yeah.
But again, I do apologize to my guest and my co-host. We're going to have to go through all the matches again. So we'll start again with the Matt Hardy, Bray Wyatt match, one-on-one there. We'll start with Broken Empire. Where do you go in there again with Hardy and Wyatt?
Well, the Raw 25 match was nothing more than forgettable. And I think Matt Hardy's going to win at the Chamber. And I also think they're just waiting for Jeff Hardy's return as Brother Nero to like pull the trigger on all of the woken stuff.
And we get Brother Nero.
Yeah, as soon as Brother Nero gets here, I think we're all good with the broken stuff. But yeah, Matt Hardy's gonna win this one. Is Jeff Hardy set to return yet? Because he might just return.
I haven't heard anything.
He could just return at the Chamber.
Maybe. I don't know when he was due to return, but when we get Brother Nero back, it should be pretty sweet.
For sure.
All right, moving right along back to blue. Hardy versus Wyatt.
I got Matt Hardy winning.
Come on now.
My bad. Stuff in my face over here.
We cut the commercial for you know.
No, right? Was ready. Okay. Now I got Matt Hardy winning. I think the feud is stale. I think the woken Matt Hardy character could be 10 times better than it is. But hopefully this feud is over soon because I'm tired of it, and I got Matt Hardy winning.
Oopsie. There you go. I think that's pretty given. Easy match. Matt is gonna win that. We should probably get credit for all that. Right on that. What's that weird noise in the background? It sounds like aliens.
Sorry about that. I was moving around. I thought I'd turn my mic off.
Oh, okay. No. Sounded like he had aliens emerging in his bedroom. What's the next one, Steve? Did everybody go? Make their prediction for that one?
I'm going to go with Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy is the smart pick for this one. We have to make sure that he goes over. Mm-hmm. Or else his whole character and the whole broken woken thing is just dead in the water. So if they want to revive it with having Brother Nero there, I'm okay with that. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. But Bray Wyatt needs to lose this one. So Matt Hardy's got to win. End of story. Blue Demon is right. The feud is stale. They're running out of ideas. They keep going with the backstage promo of them talking to each other, and it's cutting off, you know. And yeah, it's time for something new. But Matt Hardy's got to win this.
Wait, have they ever had a pay-per-view match?
Nope.
That's insane.
Unless you want to count the Royal Rumble.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I guess that counts. I don't remember much of it, but I don't know.
All right, Mark Ramble, who do you have? Wyatt or Hardy?
Okay, let's just bring some energy back in here. I feel like everybody died. So I'm gonna say it again. I think broken Matt Hardy is going to win this one. There's literally no other option because if, like I said before, if Matt Hardy loses, there's literally nothing he can do. Literally nothing.
Unless he loses, and then brother Nero comes in, and like that would be pretty sweet after he loses, and go away to bring brother Nero in. That would be all right.
That is true. That is that. I didn't think about it. But don't forget, this is WWE we're talking about. They're not gonna do shit like that. The brains aren't like Kyron's. Don't forget, Kyron's brain is on like level 10. They're like on 3. And so
I want to get inside his brain. I just like
they need to just go take his
stuff.
brain, take his whole creative juices, and use it. So I got Matt Hardy winning this one. We'll follow that. Easy money.
All right, and last but not least, Kyron Chase.
Matt has to win so we can continue to feud to WrestleMania so we get to find the least and type something at WrestleMania. Because really, like I said earlier, this feud is boring. None of us remember the Raw 25 match because it was a throwaway. And then after the match, we did get something interesting with Jeff Hardy doing Brother Nero, but they didn't show us that. And I mean, where's everything? Like I said, where's everything that he did in TNA? I didn't even watch TNA, but I knew about Broken Matt Hardy. Where's the fireworks? Where's the kangaroos? Where's the drones? Where's the violins? I mean, more than just laughing every week. Give me something. But I'm going with Matt.
I miss the kangaroos. It was so random.
All right, moving right along. Asuka versus, or going 1-on-1 against Nia Jax. If Nia Jax wins, she'll be added to the WrestleMania main event for the Raw Women's Championship. So we'll go into that. And then after that, the first ever Raw, or first ever Women's Elimination Chamber match. But first, Asuka versus Nia Jax. Again, starting with Broken Empire. Who you have winning that one and why?
Asuka's winning 100% because she is going to keep the streak going. She's going to win a title during the streak. And she definitely has to have the streak going for like at least a year on the main roster with the title. And it's got to be huge when she loses. It can't just be an Elimination Chamber. Are you kidding me? It's got to be like WrestleMania 35.
The only way.
All right, Luke.
Definitely got Asuka winning, and I think she's moving over to SmackDown afterwards, to face Charlotte for the title at WrestleMania. I think that's what's gonna happen. So definitely got Asuka streak continuing forever and a day.
All right, Monty.
I'm not going with either one of them. I'm going to say it's a no contest for a couple of reasons. Going back to the Elimination Chamber match with Alexa Bliss retaining, I want to see a triple threat match here. And the only way to have that is some sort of technicality and something for us to watch for the upcoming weeks in Raw, leading up to, the Women's Championship for Raw. So the only way to do that, and the only way to keep Asuka's streak intact, is to have her not lose and have Nia Jax not lose, so she can come out on Raw and complain to Kurt Angle and get herself inserted into the triple threat match. I want to see all three of them because other than that, it's going to be a little bit too much. It's like Alexa Bliss will be a pushover for Asuka at that point. But I think adding Nia Jax in it will add a little bit of an element of a guesswork, like, oh, are they going to go with Asuka? So if Asuka loses a match, is she still undefeated? I don't know. So I'm going to go with a no contest for this one, and it's going to lead into some, Raw storyline going into WrestleMania, with Bliss obviously winning the Chamber match and setting up a three-way between those three guys.
You're forgetting the X Factor, though, Monty.
What's that?
Ronda Rousey.
I'm not concerned with her. I've said so since she signed at Royal Rumble, or technically didn't sign, excuse me, because that's one segment we got to talk about later. I really do think that Ronda Rousey's role in WrestleMania is going to be nothing more than being teamed up with Kurt Angle, going against Stephanie and Triple H. They're throwing a wrench into plans. I don't think The Rock is going to come. And I think the only one to replace it with is Kurt Angle, because we never really saw the whole feud between Kurt Angle and Triple H unfold. So the only way to sort of satisfy both of those feuds, if you will, is to team up Triple H and Stephanie against Ronda Rousey and Kurt Angle. It gives them all a little home there. Good point, though, Blue. Thank you.
That is what I call a Kyron thought. That is a Kyron. The idea.
Well, I did beat him in the predictions. Nobody wants to talk about it.
I want my rematch at WrestleMania. WrestleMania is when I get the rematch.
You'll get your rematch on my terms when I'm ready.
Shots fired, my guy.
Oh, wow. You guys are too much.
You gotta come back, man. He called you out, Kyron. Hit him with the Kyron thoughts, bro. Hit him with that smart brain of yours.
See, I'm gonna let him have his victory for now. But like I said, WrestleMania, as Cena's song says, his time is up and my time is now.
Ooh, your time is up.
Oh God,
his time is now.
What, for predictions or having the best new show? What are we talking about?
Oh,
got him.
My guy.
You guys are too much. I'll go with my prediction, but it's starting to get later, and Katrina's still doing 12 hours, so I mean she has to go to bed here in a minute. But that's going to end after March 11th. I'm going to have normal people hours again. It's going to be fantastic. But Asuka for the win at Elimination Chamber, because there's no way in hell that Nia Jax is going to take that from her at this point in her career. And the only way that I would accept Asuka losing her streak is against somebody worthy like Miss Charlotte at a major pay-per-view. That's it. That's the only way that she's going to. And I would say Ronda Rousey again, but I don't want Karen to be looking at me that way like he did in the previous thing that we did. So, but I probably had to bounce on out, gentlemen. But I've had heaps of fun with you guys. I'm really, really sad that first one got deleted because that was great stuff right there. That makes me a sad panda. But I had fun with y'all tonight. But I'm just going to start the hashtag of Team Kyran and see if we can get that trending.
Thanks.
There we go.
Kyron thoughts.
Because I'm the happy, naive one in this group.
One.
You guys have a good night.
You too.
Like it.
Broken, did you do your prediction yet?
Mark.
No. Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm the first one to go. Never mind.
Name's on Mark.
Oh, so it's me?
Yeah, I'll go last.
Okay, so we're talking about Alexa Bliss, right?
No, we're talking about Nia and Asuka.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, so Asuka's definitely winning this one. Like I said, there's no absolute way that they're going to have Nia Jax. Asuka's going to win this one. There's absolute no way that Nia Jax is going to pretty much break the streak that's already going on right now. It just would not make sense at all. They would not be that dumb. Not to say that, like I said earlier, not to say that Nia Jax isn't good or anything, but she's not at that level to break something like that. Something that has been going so well, like amazing. For Nia Jax to break it, that you'd piss a couple people off. So I'm definitely saying Asuka's gonna win this one in a landslide. It's gonna be a similar match to when they were wrestling in NXT, but I mean I don't know. I have no idea. I got Asuka on this one.
I guess it's on me. I'm sorry about that. There was 3 puppies chasing the cat outside my back door, and it was hilarious. Yeah, like I said earlier, Asuka's gonna win because WWE won't be dumb enough to have her streak ended by Nia Jax and a B show like Fastlane. Like I said, have Asuka win this match. Have her go to SmackDown at Fastlane after Charlotte defeats Ruby Riott. Have Asuka come out and challenge Charlotte for the title, so we get that match at WrestleMania. And I've been saying for last year or so, they should have had Charlotte keep her undefeated streak on pay-per-view. And then at WrestleMania, you do Charlotte and Asuka streak versus streak for the title. That's a legitimate main event. So I'm going to go with Asuka because WWE should know better. But they don't.
All right, then going to the first ever Women's Elimination Chamber match. There with the There with Alexa Bliss defending her championship, starting with Broken Empire Rhea winning the women's Elimination Chamber match.
I got Alexa Bliss winning, and she, because she's been talking about how this is all unfair and that Brock doesn't have to defend his title, so why should she? So I think if she wins, she has all of the freaking power going into Mania. She has all that built behind her, and then at Mania, if you're gonna do Asuka versus Charlotte, obviously you can't have Carmella get into that. I mean, you could, but then I would just have Carmella cash in on Alexa Bliss at WrestleMania.
All right, Blue.
I'm excited for this match because it's the first ever women's Elimination Chamber match, and as I said before, I have no idea who's really winning this match. There's so many potential storylines. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you got Alexa Bliss, and then you have the whole not Charlotte, but Bailey and Sasha Banks, with Sasha Banks potentially going heel and setting up their feud, which I think will be 10 times better with the title on the line. So I'm flabbergasted. I have no idea who's going to win this match. I'm hoping Sasha Banks, because that's my boo, my bae. Hey, and I will always pull for Sasha Banks. Nope. I will fight you. You see the belt over there, bro? Don't you do it, man. Don't do it. Don't do it. The belt right there, and I got more over there. Don't do it. That's my boo.
Over there, mine's right here, dude.
Whoa. Y'all gonna make me get up. Y'all gonna make me get up.
I don't have a belt, guys, but
but yeah, there's so much potential storylines going into this match. I'm hoping Sasha Banks, but I'm starting to feel that Alexa Bliss will come out the winner. Listening to you guys' explanations, which is on point as always. So we'll see what happens on Sunday for me.
All right, go ahead, Mounty.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, as I said before, I'd like to see Alexa Bliss retain this thing, and the biggest focus behind it is going to be Bailey and Sasha Banks and which way that's going to fall out. I'd like to see Bailey turn on Sasha Banks. I want to see something different. We've seen the Sasha Banks heel turn on Bailey. We've seen that feud from that angle. I want to see it the other way. Let's face it, Bailey's not getting the reaction she used to get. There's not much to lose. She's a little bit stale right now. I think that it would be a really good opportunity to have her and see what she's able to do. We've seen superstars before that, we're like, there's no way they could be a heel. Like Cesaro. You never saw Cesaro as a heel again after he got over that much, but he's doing a great job. So I wouldn't mind to see Bailey turn on Sasha Banks. I'd love to see that as the main focus, something really earth-shattering that's got to happen, That being said, I guess Bliss is going to retain. I don't know what's going to happen with Asuka as far as I'm concerned. I think she should go up against Charlotte and then just have Nia Jax, like I said, have the no contest, have her inserted and win something. I don't know exactly what, something on Raw or whatever, that's going to insert her into, the match against Alexa Bliss. I'd love to see those two go off, and I'd like to see Asuka and Charlotte on the other match. I'd love to see both of those. So if I had to take a guess, Bliss is going to retain, but I want to see Bailey turn heel on Sasha Banks. Not sure if I'm going to get it, though, but fingers crossed.
Mark?
Alexa Bliss, because who else, honestly, is worth or okay, we could say Sasha Banks and Bailey, but considering where Bailey is right now with no character, they're almost desperate to make her turn on Sasha. And like you guys said, it's only a matter of time where we're going to see Bailey versus Sasha. I don't know when, but I think that's where they're going to have to start this whole feud, this whole storyline. Is at WrestleMania, Elimination Chamber. So, like I said before all the other stuff happened, what's going to happen is Alexa is going to win. Then it's going to be Alexa versus Asuka, in my opinion. I have a feeling that's what's going to happen. And then we'll probably see something like Charlotte. in a perfect world, in my opinion. Charlotte versus like Ronda. I mean, that is just what I would see happening,
Dude.
knowing that's not going to happen.
Ooh, that's rough.
You really want to see a UFC first time on the main stage for the title?
But think about it.
I get it from a publicity standpoint. You're not wrong, bro.
Yeah,
but
that's exactly.
It could be nasty. It could be really, really pathetic.
Oh, it for sure is going to be terrible.
God, nerves.
Vince cares about the money. As long as this stuff's coming in, he's fine.
Dude, as long as she's on the card, she doesn't have to be in the title picture just yet. Especially if she's going to have a future here, right? You know what I'm talking about? If this is like a one and done deal, I get where you're coming from. But
not.
Exactly. So I don't think we need to see that just yet. I get where your head is at, Ramble. I just fear. I have somebody so talented in Charlotte who has, in my opinion, the best wrestler of the year, you know, and women's wrestler of the year, I should say, to narrow it down. But you have her, and then you have a newcomer. You couple in the nerves and everything else. I know she's used to big crowds. I get it. But this is not her thing. This is not her forte. This is out of her element. And I just think that it could just be a shit show. And I don't want to see that. Not yet.
Also, she doesn't know how to point, so.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Kyron, that's a stupid point. God. I'm going to point your ass back to UFC. Go back to UFC. Go over there.
That way.
I was just saying, Kyron, go ahead with your prediction. I don't think you predicted yet for the women's elimination chamber.
Like I said, what they should do is have Bayley and Sasha be the last two. Have Bayley win and Sasha turns heel because she's failed again. I said Sasha to turn heel last year at WrestleMania and took the title. They didn't do that. So have Sasha turn heel. Think about it. It makes sense. She didn't win the Royal Rumble. She lost the first ever women's Hell in a Cell. She lost the Iron Woman match to Charlotte. She's never had one successful title defense. And now she lost. Don't forget, she lost to Asuka the night after Royal Rumble. Then she lost to Bayley 2 weeks later, and now she loses to Bayley again. That's perfect criteria. That's perfect reason to turn heel. And if WWE books it starts booking Bayley how she was at NXT, we can get a great match at WrestleMania between Sasha and Bayley, and the storyline is there. So, but that's what they should do. That's not what they will do. Alexa Bliss, I got Alexa Bliss winning the match, but they should have Bayley win and Sasha turn heel. So Alexa.
All right, now to the main event, 7-man Elimination Chamber match. Winner gets to face Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania to be the main event. So again, we'll start with Broken Empire here winning this, and why do you think it's going to be anybody but Roman?
Look, man, it's going to be Roman, and here's why I'm perfectly fine with that at this point, this far. We're so far into this whole Roman Reigns thing. At this point, I just want him to hold this licorice-looking belt for as long as he can, and then freaking lose it so we can get over this whole Roman Reigns thing. Because as soon as he just wins the title, I think after that we can all forget about Roman Reigns. Or maybe not, because Vince McMahon loves Roman Reigns. Anyways, Roman Reigns is going to win.
What's his longest title reign?
Not his longest title reign?
WrestleMania 32 to Money in the Bank.
So 6 months. No, less.
Wait, no. April, May, June. No, about 3 months actually. No, July. 4 months. About 3 to 4 months.
For the main bias.
Have him hold it till SummerSlam, and then Braun Strowman can beat him there.
Blue?
I'm not even going to waste my time on this match because we all know Roman's winning. So I want to get back to this Mr. Rambo thinking, hold on, let me hold these up a little bit. I don't know if you can see them.
Oh, we can see.
I don't know if you can see them, right? You know what I'm saying? They're kind of glistening. Like a little shiny. But I just want to say the champ is here.
Where are you at?
The champ is here. Where you at, Rainbow? Oh, no, Broken. Don't do it to yourself, man. Don't do it to yourself, bro. You see the titles.
Week. Those titles will mean nothing.
Whoa. Negative. anyways, like I said before, this match is pointless. Roman Reigns is winning, going to WrestleMania, defeating Brock Lesnar. It's a waste of time for me, so I'm not going to say any more about it. Hopefully, it's a good match, though. Hopefully, the other guys show out. Hopefully, Undertaker shows up and does something with Cena. And at the end of the day, it's going to be Roman Reigns. So
you know who you're looking like right now? You look like Austin Aries, if you guys ever watch him right now.
Yep.
I mean, he literally has every belt you could think of. The man
Who's the other one? Ultimo Dragon?
You said what?
Who is the other one that has all those titles? Is it Ultimo Dragon? You know that
Kurt Angle did in TNA. Kurt Angle did.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, anyways, moving right along, Monty's Corner. Who do you have winning the 7-man Elimination Chamber match?
Well, I mean, it's I'd like to see Braun Strowman win just to throw a wrench in the plans and then have Roman inserted. Again, you got to have something. You got to have something between now and WrestleMania that's going to let us to Raw, right? So I think that's the perfect way to do it. Have a triple threat match for the title. The problem with what I have with that is, and it's the same thing like the Seth Rollins factor. As good as he was on the Gauntlet match, you know, we don't want to see both of those guys near the title picture unless they're going to win. So if their plan is to have Roman Reigns win the title, and unfortunately, we're going to have to just sit back and watch Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar, and Reigns is going to have his moment again, and that's it, right? Like Broken Empire said, give him a long reign, and then, you know, kind of get it out of their system and see where it goes, you know. But the truth of the matter is, I'd love to see Braun Strowman win and inserted in a triple threat match, and I think it would be awesome. A complete change of plans. I mean, you never know. WWE has made changes before. Now they've sat on this idea for a long time. At least it seems that way, or unless it just unfolded that way. But either way, they're still going with it. You know, so the smart ticket choice is to have Braun Strowman win. Have Braun Strowman against Brock Lesnar. It's a heavyweight match. It's just as good, if not better. And have Braun Strowman have his moment. He's awesome right now. He's the hottest thing. He got over as a face by himself. You know, he didn't do much every single week. He's adding more and more charisma as he goes. He's very interesting. Love the theme. I love everything about him. I'd love to see him even pick up the Elimination Chamber and throw it. At this point, you never know.
I wish.
But the reality is, guys, it's probably, like I said in the last video that got taken down, it's probably going to end with a big spear from Roman Reigns from the top of the pod. And then he gets the 1, 2, 3, and he goes to WrestleMania. And maybe they have some other route for Braun Strowman. Whether it's the IC match, like I said, a squash match against The Miz, or is it going to be a one-on-one against like Bray Wyatt, and he just destroys him? I don't know. But I guess I'm going to have to go with Roman Reigns with a big spear from the top of the pod. And that's how we're going to end Elimination Chamber. Oh, my God.
All right, Mark.
You know, I'm going to keep it nice and simple for you guys. And actually, I'll spell it out for me. If you guys know it, you can sing along with me, all right? Starts off like this. ROMAN space REIGNS. You know what that spells, guys?
Braun Strowman.
I wish. Roman Reigns. That's all I'm gonna say. Rest my case right there.
I mean, I said this since before the Rumble. I said Shinsuke is gonna win the Rumble and Reigns wins the Rumble. And here we are.
It's unfortunate.
All right, Connor.
Reigns. There's no point in really talking long. Reigns is gonna win.
Reigns.
Yeah, there you go. And for me, I have Roman Reigns winning the 7-man. I have Alexa Bliss retaining her Raw Women's Championship in the first ever Women's Elimination Chamber match. I have Asuka defeating Nia Jax in that contest. and I have Matt Hardy defeating Bray Wyatt in their one-on-one contest there. So those are my own predictions for Elimination Chambers, pretty much everything, and got through all the matches there. So I thank everybody being here. I apologize for the audio issue in my end, and also for the video of the last one ending abruptly when it did. So this one will be a short video, but still got all the predictions in and still got the listeners that we had before. So I think everybody that was here watching live, archived, or otherwise, would like to have Broken Empire, Mountie, and Blue X share and let people know where they can find them. We'll start with Broken Empire. Let people know where they can find you on Twitter, social media, and here on YouTube.
You can find me on Instagram at broken__ that's 2 underscores Empire. On Twitter at Empire Broken. And, I just make wrestling videos. And Blue Demon, I see you with all those belts, right? But what you got against this? I'm coming for you.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Bring it, bruh. Bring it.
Oh, hit you with a little team. Watch it.
And moving right along to Blue X, Demon X, let everybody know where they can find you on social media.
YouTube, Blue X Demon X, Twitter, Blue X Demon X. I will be live streaming Elimination Chamber this Sunday if you guys want to check me out for a little bit. And that's me.
And Mountie.
Thanks again for having me, Steve. It's always a pleasure. I'm glad I was able to make this one. So you guys can find me on YouTube, Mountie's Corner. You can't miss me. Pop it in the search engine, and you're going to see some crazy, stupid skit or something.
Best new show.
Embarrass myself. There you go. Best new show. Wrestling. What the hell? I drew a blank. Wrestling Radio Awards winner 2018. Grateful for that. Grateful for all of you. You guys can find me on YouTube. You can find me on Twitter at Mountie's Corner. You can find me on Instagram at Mountie_corner. On Facebook, Mountie's Corner. It's all the same, baby. So join the squad. Hit the bell, man. And I'm the Mountie, and I always get my views. Rip 'em.
And to my co-host, starting with Mark. Where people know where they can find your social media on YouTube.
Oh, okay. Very simple, fellas. And if anybody's watching here, guys, if you guys are not subscribed to my channel is MFLG Mark Ramble. I haven't put up a video in God knows how long. And I was trying to do it this week, but just this week was just not working. It just, oh God, from the gauntlet to just the poor SmackDown episode, it was just not worth it. So I will have something up tomorrow. My Twitter is Mark is Rambo. The M, the I, and the R are all uppercase. Instagram, Live Like Ram. And if you guys have Snapchat and you want to talk to me on Snapchat, I'm always on Snapchat. Just go on my channel and click the link on my page. Snapchat link right under my channel art. It is right next to it. From there, you guys can add me, and I will definitely add you back. And then it's that.
Positive vibes only.
Positive. You see? Hey, positive vibes only.
Only way to
Way
go.
of life.
And Kyron Chase.
Follow me on Instagram, /Kyron. My DVR and Tumblr are Kyron Chase. My Twitter is Splashbro. My Twitter is Splashbro Kyron, but I wouldn't recommend checking out my light tweets. My my YouTube account is my YouTube account is Kyron Chase. I do videos on wrestling, Sonic the Hedgehog, and My Little Pony. Friendship is Magic. Back over to you, Steve.
Yes, again, thanks everybody watching live here in the second attempt. I didn't have to, but I decided to delete the first video. I will have to also delete videos that I already did create over the last week and for this upcoming Sunday. I will be doing live reactions to both chamber matches, first ever women's and first ever men's 7-man chamber matches. I will remake those Google Hangouts and also remake the Hangout for the review that I'll be doing shortly thereafter here in my new location here in the house, doing videos. But that will be happening on Sunday night during the pay-per-view and after. So I welcome anybody and everybody to Jay Thomas, Katrina, my side, formerly Raunchy Mikey, and others that may be want to watch, join. However, in the festivities there for the Elimination Chamber, as I did for Royal Rumble, I'd probably also be doing reactions when we get to WWE Fastlane, especially for the women's title, in case there might be a Carmella cash. Anyway, you can find me on Twitter at WWE_podcast. Also, you can find me on my personal Twitter handle at Army_Strong_06. Facebook page, Steve's Wrestling Ramble. Also on Instagram, StevieK_06. Again, it's StevieK_06 on the Instagram. Not there as often as I should be, but trying to get a hang of that stuff, that jazz over there on Instagram. But again, thanks everybody. I hope everybody has a great rest of your evening.
Oh, could I say something real quick?
As well. What?
Okay. Well, Saturday, if anybody still is watching, Saturday, send you guys the link if you guys want to join. Saturday, I will be having a episode on my channel as well. Kyron, Broken Empire, Mounting. You guys are all familiar with the channel. We're having another episode. We're going to do, more than likely, we're going to be doing WrestleMania. Elimination Chamber predictions. Of course, we all saw ours, but it's going to be different people this time. And if you guys are willing to check that out, if you guys want to join, I will more than gladly send you the link, and you guys can hop on with us, and from there, just have some fun.
Okay, sounds good. But above all else, as always, take care.
Peace out.